Hey guys, welcome back again to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. I got a lot of requests for this, and that's Ken, can you do something on Chris Stapleton, especially Tennessee Whiskey? So let's just dive right into it, and here we go.
Used to spend my nights out in the barroom. Liquor was the only love I'd known.
Okay, so a couple things right out of the gate. He is real nasally on this. Used to spend my nights. Like he spreads the sound really wide, and he has a lot of nasality in the sound. I would warm up the sound a little bit more, but that's his style. So I want to point that out directly out of the gate. Killer singer, love him. We'll talk more about it as we go. Here we go.
But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom
His phrasing's great.
and brought me back from being too far gone. You're right smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're right sweet.
Good harmonies.
Strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy.
Okay, so I did a whole lesson on this. That one lick right there, I broke it out for you guys. You can, in fact, I'll put it in the description tag. You can go through and I dissect exactly what he did for that lick. So for those of you that are big Chris Stapleton fans, you can dial into that. One other thing too, though, is what I'd love to see. Man, I wish this would be like a double bill. Would be to have Susan Tedeschi, the Tedeschi Trucks Band, have those guys get together because they're very similar styles. And if you don't know who that is, I'll put a Susan Tedeschi thing in there too, and then you can see some of their music as well. But and he never sings the same lick twice. It's kind of like there's a lot of phrasing things that are very different, which I love, which is really true blues and soul. So let's continue.
And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love.
There's a that's a real spread, fringily spread sound right there. I personally would go would say real wide sound. That's his thing, which is cool, right?
All the same old places, y'all. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. Yes, it is.
He's got that again, wow, really spread sound. Now, the other cool thing of this is that he's like in a living room, kind of sharing his life story with a bunch of people that are just hanging out in the living room, right? So I suspect that every time he does this is different. So he's like just talking to somebody. So it's not like, I wrote this song and the melody is like this and everything's the same. No, he's not doing that at all. And so every show would be different. The energy would be different. The way he communicates would be different. So I'm want you guys to see this as we're going. Here we go.
Yes, it is now. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it.
But I want to go back to something. He pointed at the drummer just before that. I'm reviewing this again for the second time, third time. But watch this. He goes,
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
yes, it is! And he goes, boom! And he points at the drummer. So he's saying, stop, I want to say something. So there's like a command of the band of how he wants to respond to the audience, which is that's true professionalism. So he's talking to his audience and he's got this whole thing going on where he's got a communication. He probably wouldn't have done that if the audience wasn't responding in the same way, or he might have done it at a different point in the concert. But another, entertainment thing to point out along the way. Here we go.
I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to give me.
By the way, that's an Al Green thing. So for the longest time, and I'm going to go on a rant for a second. For the longest time, I've never been able to see country music they've had soul and blues in their own kind of way, but they've never put it together in Sam Cooke, Al Green, all the greats, for in the gospel Motown era. And so he's actually done this. So the guy's just got it going on, and he's got the whole audience eating out of the palm of his hand. And as he's doing it, he's got that whole Al Green thing going on. Listen to some Al Green, listen to, a lot of other Motown artists. He's been able to combine that, including his riffs that he's done, which I told you, I broke it down already for you. But, that real, sexy, Al Green is one of the many artists that he's done, but we'll continue. Hold on.
It's Tennessee whiskey. You're a sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a cloud.
Okay, that's a very Sam Cooke. Whoa! Very Sam Cooke. Like, he's got that whole Sam Cooke thing going on there too, right?
As the brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
Good tight vocals, man. A little bit of Stevie Ray Vaughan there. It's cool for you guitar players out there. Very different tone.
Tennessee whiskey. You're a sweet.
Those harmonies are killer. Sweet! She's like nailing every little note that he's got. And every time he comes in, she nails it. He's commanding his band in a way that's, man, like when I breathe, I want you to know exactly what I'm breathing. And he's doing this with the band.
Strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy.
Change it. Warm glass. He's getting into like a little bit more at the end of the phrases instead of singing the same thing over and over again.
Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
Again.
It's Tennessee whiskey.
It's nice.
Tennessee whiskey. Oh, Tennessee whiskey. You're right smooth. It's Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
Nice stuff, Chris.
Oh, Tennessee whiskey.
Cool. Got the audience eating out of the palm of his hand, man.
What a wonderful audience. Good night.
Yeah, good stuff, man. So the point is that, this is very, very different than, you hear, a typical song that someone sings the same thing over and over again the same way. Man, I bet he never does the same concert twice. Anyway, guys, hopefully this was helpful. I'm going to put that link in the description tag. And then one other thing too, please check out the Tedeschi Trucks Band. Check out their stuff because Susan Tedeschi is super awesome. Didn't get the credit I think they deserve for the blues world. And I know he's done a lot of cool. I mean, I did also, we did the thing he did with, whatever. There's a couple things I'm going to put in the description tag. You check it out. See if you like it. Anyway, Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. And the next time, peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you heard, please like and subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. That will actually take you to another page where you want to click on the bell icon and it opens up a menu, and the menu has notifications on it where there's a little box you can check where it says send me all notifications for this channel. check the box and then click the save button, and you'll get notifications from me every time I have a cool video come out. Okay? Thanks, guys. Peace out.